My lovelies, it's such a beautiful day today. It's not too hot and it's definitely not raining. I thought it would be nice if we came outside and we did some grilled corn soup. Yes, another twist on a traditional corn soup. Now I know you heard me when I said grilled corn soup. I've already put some fire in the grill. So I'm doing a very simple butter that we're gonna glaze our grilled corn with. And do you remember that soup base recipe I shared with you the last time? Remember I said you could put it in the freezer. It's time to take it out because that is the soup base we're using. So let's start with making our butter. So very simple, on a nice low fire, we're gonna put in some butter. We're gonna do some minced onions, a little bit of parsley. You know, you have to keep things fresh and nice, so some parsley and a little sweet. So a little fresh and a little sweet, so a little brown sugar. Now all you're going to do here is melt this together, and then this is ready for our corn. So as soon as this melts, the sugar melts and the butter melts, we're ready to go. So get your grill started. Off to the grill we go. First things first, make sure the tongue's in, right? Okay, so the grill is nice and hot, and we're just gonna put our corn onto the grill. So simple, this recipe. And then I have my very special butter. So good. And I'm going to brush ever so often my corn, and of course turn gradually until we get those really nice charred lines and flavors. Now just imagine when you put this into a corn soup how great it's going to taste. The flavors in the butter, bear in mind there's a little bit of sugar there for some sweetness, and those onions that we mince are gonna get caramelized, even more flavor here. So I'm gonna finish grilling up my corn, and then we're gonna start making our grilled corn soup. Just when the neighbors start getting to wonder what you're grilling in the back, I think that's the perfect time to take out the corn. All right, let's check. This is absolutely perfect. Now, you don't want it to be like roadside roast corn, too many of the black spots. While that's really tasty, remember we're making soup, so we want to balance out the flavors. So this is the perfect charred corn for our grilled soup, our grilled corn and veggie soup. Okay, so let's just get started on our soup. Well, the neighbors already asked me what a cooking today. That's the disadvantage of cooking in the backyard. Simple soup. So I have my soup base already in my pot. I'm just gonna add, of course, my grilled corn here. I have some sweet potatoes. Now, of course, you can add whatever veggies and starches that you like. I am a sweet potato fan, so I like more sweet potato than Irish potato. And when you're preparing your vegetables, I would recommend, especially for the starchy ones, let it sit in some water until you're ready to actually use it so it doesn't oxidize and look a little dark and ugly on the edges. And then just before you're ready, you empty the water and you add to your soup. Right? So that's my potatoes and some more carrots, because I really like carrots, right? And then I'm just going to put half of this chopped seasoning here, because of course, you know, we season as we go. There we go. And then I'm just going to cover my ingredients with some water. Now remember, with your soup base, you get to determine how thick you want your soup or how thin you want your soup. So we made a nice consistency of a soup base. And let me just tell you about the colors in this soup. You all know I like my colors. And as we simmer and we go, you can add a little more water, like I said, for your own consistency. Of course, we're gonna add some salt here, because of course we're seasoning as we go. And I have two more special ingredients to add when it's closer to being done. Well, when they say that we bubble a pot, you better bubble this one, because this is looking really, really good. You're getting all the nice bright colors from the vegetables. You're getting the char, look, feel, smell, and texture of that grilled corn. And all of our potatoes were cut evenly, of course, so that they cook on time. So my final steps for this soup, because it's a veggie soup, and of course we're always seasoning, we're gonna add the last bit of a fresh seasoning to finish it off. Some cauliflower, just to be a little different. Some broccoli. Now I like my soup a little spicy, so I'm going to go in with my very special pepper sauce, and I always tell people, choose your own pepper sauce, your favorite, so that this dish becomes yours. So a little bit of hot sauce. Of course I taste for salt and black pepper. And this is going to be my really nice hearty soup. And look at this, guys, so much color, so much vibrant. Now of course cauliflower and broccoli cook very, very quickly, so I'm going to take this off the heat and cover this down for about 10 minutes before I start serving it. Something happened, some smell, some message went out in the air, and a little cloud come over me. Like they hear soup and they decide, let me cool down the place, which I have no problem with. This soup is excellent for daytime, a little cozy time when it's raining, even if you're just feeling to light the grill for a little something, and you could throw some corn on it. Super simple and easy, guys. So our grilled corn and veggie soup is complete. All the yumminess in the world. Be sure to follow and of course subscribe to the channel for more trendy Caribbean recipes. I am your food designer Arlene. That's where you'll find me on Instagram, so please follow and like up all the pictures. And of course, if you try this recipe, please let me know how it turned out. Thank you so much for spending time with me in the backyard today making soup. Have a good day, guys. Bye.